Picture this, it's 2013, you come home from school, hop on FIFA 14 career mode, and your team is in desperate need of a right winger. Only one young gun immediately pops in mind, Zakaria Bakkali, a failed Wonderkid that will remain engraved in the career mode Hall of Fame for the rest of his life. The Belgian was gifted with 90 potential for FIFA 14 after barely even featuring in FIFA 13. He glowed up instantly, and in the eyes of the EA scouts, he was a future Ballon d'Or winner, gaining hype in the PSV Youth Academy. However, since then, he has missed over 1,035 days through injury. That equates to nearly 3 years on the sidelines.
You what?
It's not a pretty sight. He's faced setbacks over the years, moving to Valencia, Deportivo, and now back to Belgium with Anderlecht on loan to Beerschot. It's not even that the Belgian's performance numbers are that bad. He's just not lived up to the dazzling extremes of career mode's predictions. After reading all your requests and comments from episode 1, I thought he'd be the perfect contender for the second installment of Revive or Buy, a brand new series I've launched on the channel where if Sir BCHD can't resurrect Bakkali's career to new heights, I'll have to buy one of his football shirts. Whatever threads I can find online, I'll be forced to cop it. Now that you're aware of the stakes, let's get to it. If you'd like to see my bank account being drained and my financial advisor hate me again, stick around to the end of the video to find out if Bakkali's career was salvageable or not. Thankfully, Zakaria is still in FIFA, so we didn't have to go and create a player. He's currently out on loan with Beerschot. Nonetheless, our mission and sole goal is to ensure that the Belgian is getting as much game time as possible, training with development plans, and keeping him as the first name on the team sheet in order to reach the main goal of 90 overall. Yes, we're aiming for his OG 90 potential from FIFA 14. Nowadays, with the help of dynamic potential, anything is possible. If we thought the Mastor situation was going to be a challenge, we're in for a treat here. Why do I do this to myself? You guys probably haven't considered signing him for years, and he's just fallen off the face of the earth for some people, so here's a quick update. Straight away, we've gifted him with the captain's armband. Zakaria can play a left wing, right wing, and center forward, which is new. Never really knew he could be deployed centrally, but he's versatile. We gifted him the crucial first team role. On a 1-year loan basis, he's 67 overall at 24 years of age. We've still got a solid 6-7 seasons to get the best out of him. His current traits are bleedingly obvious. The first one, injury prone. He does have the flair trait and technical dribbler as well in his locker, as the development plan we've applied him on for season 1 is going to be wide playmaker to improve that skill moves. We're going to go for weak foot next and then attacking work rate. So we still have plenty of room to improve. The departments needing the most attention are going to get it. Not the ideal situation we want to be thrown into, but Zakaria Bakkali is just a cult hero. He could have been part of that golden Belgian generation and led them out to World Cup and Euro glory, valued at £1.3 million on the transfer market. Yeah, I hate to admit it, but it's been a slight fall from grace. Here is how the number 11 will be installed and deployed into the starting 11. We've opted for the 4-2-3-1 formation, with Bakkali being the one and only option at left wing, so that's going to guarantee him game time. He should be aiming for a consistent season and growth into the 70s. We're going to need a minor footballing miracle now that his potential has been shot down to 70. Just casually, that's a -20 downgrade in 8 years. Now that you know what we're in for, I'm going to simulate the first season and see how he gets on. Revive or Buy episode 2, here we go. It's Bakkali's first season done here in Belgium, back in town with Beerschot, and they have finished in 9th. So 41 points gathered, pretty decent in the regular season. Nothing too extraordinary or to write home about. However, in the championship round, where did they even end off? In the relegation round. Yeah, Belgium's league system just operates differently. This is how it laid out. They came first in the relegation round. Is that a good thing? I guess it is. I don't really know how to receive that info, as in the Belgian Cup, the Crocky Cup, Bakkali's Bears were knocked out in the quarterfinals 3-1 on aggregate to Ghent. Now let's take a stronger look and a deep dive into the season as a whole. How did Bakkali perform? How did he compare against the rest of his compatriots? And he was one of the main MVPs alongside Suzuki Swift. We've gotten the Belgian with 40 appearances. I think that's probably his best season in terms of just playing games. To my knowledge, he didn't pick up any major injuries, scored 9 goals, 3 assists, 12 goal contributions, and has ended up with an average match rating of 6.5. Being the captain of this club, unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye, as we got him his 5-star skill moves, his 5-star weak foot, and then switched it up to the wide winger development plan. That means 5-star, 5-star, and a high attack and work rate, which is pretty much all we needed. And now we've just got him on wide winger just to keep up that growth. He was in good form. He is injury prone, but like I've experimented a lot this year in career mode. Let me know what you guys' thoughts and experiences are with injury-prone trades, because I feel like with every new FIFA, the least it actually means, like the least the players actually get injured. Back in the day, FIFA 13, FIFA 14, it used to matter a whole ton. Now, Bakkali's value for his standards has rocketed up to 138%. Now, with a £3.1 million price tag, it compensates for the +3 to his overall this season, getting him upgraded to a 70. Now, after his loans expired, returning to Anderlecht, it's going to be a whole different story. In Season 2, I wonder what he's going to cook up. Now, as much as I want to export Bakkali out of Belgium and to try his luck around other leagues in Europe, I want to see upon his return to Anderlecht how he can perform and if he can prove himself at yet another purple outfit. 2 seasons a row in the Belgian Pro League, and he is not one of the best players in this team. He has scrolled all the way down. He is like one of the outcasts. He's only been given a rotational contract, so we're going to have to bump that up to crucial. In terms of development plan wise, we're just going to keep things on wide winger for now. As that stamina, bro, we got to up that stamina 46. No wonder why he barely plays games. He can barely last the 90 minutes. He probably lasts longer in bed, to be fair to the lad. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to give him back his number 11. I feel like he deserves it. It's a free number, so we might as well take it. In order for this revival to operate smoothly, I've got to assign him a crucial first team role. We've limited the left winger competition he's going to have to deal with. Now at 25, approaching his prime, we need quick and guaranteed results. I'm doing everything in Sir BCHD's power right here. Here is how he lines up in the starting 11. A pretty similar formation to what he was rocking with at Beerschot. He's just got to fit back into the system, be a main starter week in, week out. And we always got to cross our fingers and hope that he avoids the sidelines and the medical tables with a major injury and he just stays healthy. Not only in Season 2 are the expectations higher for Bakkali, but his team performance as well. Where can he carry Anderlecht? And as you can see right there, they came second in the regular season. Sees them runners up to Club Brugge and then runners up again in the championship round. The playoff round? No, just the championship round. They came in second. From mid-table to fighting for the title. Let's see, as the Croaky Cup got underway, Club Brugge are just killing things right now. That is a team that knocked out Bakkali's men 2-2 on away goals in the semis. Bakkali, I believe for the first time in his career, actually got some minutes on the continental stage. It's not the Champions League, but the Europa League saw him battle it out against the likes of Arsenal, Galatasaray, and AIK. Over in Group D, they finished in third, which means they were knocked out of the competition. Only 6 European outings for Bakkali this time round. And as much as I would love this fairy tale to happen, I don't think Belgium have called Bakkali up to the national team. And to be fair, I don't even think they've qualified for the World Cup this year. Not only reviving Bakkali's career, but getting him involved in the national team setup as well. That'd be another major goal and accomplishment we need to tick off the list. Where could he fit in this side though? I don't know. Maybe replacing Carrasco in that front three with Lukaku, Openda, and Januzaj. There's so much competition with the Red Devils. Now we'll check in on the lad and see how Season 2 has treated him. We're going to scroll on down. He's playing with some promising players and it must have elevated his game. The now 26-year-old has that special something. He's in a crucial first team role, which is what we set out from the get-go, in good form. And his performance stats this season, 53 appearances. We are setting records for him. I don't know how many minutes he's playing per game, but hey, at least he's getting out there on the field. No injuries to show for, 15 goals and 1 assist. So he's becoming a goal-scoring winger. I'd love to see the playmaking side of his game shine a bit more, but 16 goal contributions, I can't really argue with that. I can't demand more, as he's been one of the top goal scorers at the club. +6 to his overall this season is nothing to shy away from. Stamina has come up from the 40s, now upgraded to 61, so progression, we got to trust the process here. As I'm starting to reminisce about his old FIFA 14 stats, let's see if he can bring them back in FIFA 21. At 26 years of age, he is now valued at £14.5 million on the transfer market. Where was this type of energy last year? Maybe it was just because he was playing for a poorer side. That is a major season for the history books and gets us back on track to our goal. We're 14 overall points away from the main goal at 90. But don't you worry, Bakkali is well and truly on the way up. Now I know Belgium probably isn't the highest standard and quality of league we could be testing the Belgian out in. The has-been needs to prove himself in a top 5 European league. So that's why I'm going to add him to the transfer list, see what kind of offers come in, as he's already grown a +1 in pre-season. It's going to be fascinating to see what clubs will be knocking on our door and interested in the former career mode Wonderkid. First week into the transfer market and offers are already coming in thick and fast, with the likes of Bayer Leverkusen and Everton actually putting deals on the table. Pretty similar bids in the 25 million range, but I'm going to hold off for now. I'm just going to wait and see what teams and other clubs put offers on the table. Well, look who has come crawling back. The offers that have arrived at our doorstep right now are quite the intriguing tale. We have got Valencia, literally the club that defined his downfall. He moved from PSV to Spain, and and this is where it all just went downhill. I think we could rewrite the history there and bring him back to glory in Spain. I think he's got some unfinished business to do here back at the Mestalla. Maybe, just maybe, this will be the Belgians' homecoming. There he is, just like that. Bakkali is joining one of the clubs he failed at in his past life. For £20.6 million, the Spanish outfit secure their man, and hopefully he's going to be their main starter on the left-hand side. Can he rewrite the wrongs of his past and prove the Spaniards wrong? Let's find out, as he's their brand new number 34, which I might change. Here is where he ranks when it comes to the current Valencia roster, and he's all the way down. We're going to scroll quite a bit, and he's been assigned an important first team role. The actual number he got when he first joined Valencia was 16. I don't really want to take that away from a fellow player, but I think 11. We're just going to stick with this trend. He did get the number 11 in his second stint at the club, so we're going to continue this trend of Bakkali getting that number 11. Zakaria, welcome home. Let's see what he can pull off in La Liga, as we've eliminated most of the left winger competition. Here is how he lines up in the 4-4-2 starting 11 for Valencia. He's going to be on the left-hand side, of course. In terms of development plan this season, I want to go for wide playmaker, improve that acceleration, get some passing and shooting attributes up, meanwhile simultaneously still training that low stamina. Something which I focused on in the Mastor video and a few of my recent career sims are the player instructions. We're trying to get the best out of his game, and we've instructed him to stay forward, free roam in chance creation, and get him behind for the support runs. We've come to the end of the third campaign, and it's heartbreaking stuff for Valencia and Bakkali, because they've just missed out on Champions League qualification on goal difference or head-to-head. With 61 points, they end up finishing in 5th place. Unfortunate scenes there, as in the Copa de España, they didn't really make the final. No decent cup run whatsoever. They graced elimination in the round of 32 to Barcelona 2-0. Bakkali did get back in the Europa League ring continentally in Group J. They finished in 2nd alongside Wolfsburg, Vitesse and Aberdeen, as they made it out to the round of 32, and that's where they saw defeat. Instant elimination to the hands of Atalanta 4-0. How did Bakkali go? Oh no, I didn't change it to a crucial first team role. I knew I was forgetting something. I don't know how much that would have impacted his season, but he's only gone up a +2. He is just shy of the 80 overall mark. I'm hoping that his performances didn't get ruined. Okay, we've got some numbers to report on here. On paper, he made 47 appearances. Like I said, I'd love to know how many minutes he's got under his belt. He has managed to put forward some production in terms of goals, 18 and 2 assists. That's 20 goal contributions for the Belgian himself in his prime, with an average match rating of 6.8. Looks like that development plan didn't apply either, man. My changes just didn't save, and it looks like we've just spent a dud season, but his performances are there to back it up. He's in good form. He actually has a release clause, which I didn't even realize. Now with a valuation of £30.5 million, his price tag has improved 48%. Come on, man. This needs to be the season where the revival just starts to take shape and his career elevates to new levels, as I've got to change that squad role. I've got to bump him up to crucial. We'll give him one more season here at Valencia, and in the preseason already, he has improved to +1. I think we're onto something here. Let's check it out and see if he can get Valencia Champions League football. Well, despite Bakkali's improvements, doesn't seem like he could change Valencia's European fortunes around, as they finished in 6th, one lower than last season, and therefore getting Europa League qualification again. They tried to challenge for the top 4, but they just fall short. And over in the Copa de España, there was no final appearance, as they got stopped dead in their tracks all the way in the semi-finals against Villarreal, and if they made the final, that would have been a very winnable game. Here in the Europa League, they topped Group I, and it's another continental adventure for the Belgian against Feyenoord, Vitoria and Panathinaikos. The round of 32 again saw them eliminated. This time it came down to the wire, as Copenhagen won 4-4 on away goals. Not exactly the kind of news we want to be reporting, but yeah, this team just comes so close, yet gets so far. As an individual, how did Bakkali get along this season, and where does he rank in this team? He is now, what, the 6th best player at the club, and he's received a +4 upgrade this season, now projecting him into the 80s. At 28 years of age, we are only 7 overall points away from replicating his FIFA 14 potential, and we've got about 2 seasons left before he hits 30. That is the kind of time limit, the benchmark I want to set. He's actually starting to establish a bit of consistency about his game. At least he's upped his average match rating to a 6.9, and now with 13 goals and 6 assists, it's not quite the 20 goal contributions, but it's 19. So his production in the first team is really starting to take shape. The development plan this season was activated, and we're starting to reap the benefits of it right here. Closest max stat is dribbling at a 97. Incredible scenes here, as Zakaria's career has literally taken a U-turn. It is crazy the development he has had side under Sir BCHD, and now that has driven his market value up to £61 million. I think this summer he's put himself up for the transfer market. He's shown 2 consistent seasons here in La Liga. I think this is a real pivotal moment in his revival career so far, and who knows, he might have one major transfer move left in him. Let's see what this summer provides as we simulate into Season 5, half a decade into Revival by Episode 2. There we have it, we've completed the international comeback. I'm pretty sure he's represented Belgium before, back when he was still playing for PSV, but there you go, he's now repping the Red Devils at an international tournament. It feels like a proud father moment right now. It doesn't seem like he's in the starting 11, but hey, at least he's gotten the call up to the national team setup, and he could be a lethal super sub in off the bench for a 5-star Belgium outfit. Unfortunate scenes though for Belgium, they couldn't even qualify out of their group. I mean, I don't blame them, they were pretty much placed in the group of death. Portugal, Germany, Belgium and Slovenia. Italy and England didn't even qualify out of the group. Like, this is absolutely brutal, and the eventual winners were France on penalties. Most importantly though, did Bakkali get a run out? Let's take a look. Yes, he did. He got 3 appearances, an average match rating of 6.0, from a failed Wonderkid, a fallen prodigy, to now being recalled to the Belgian national team. I think that's a story in itself, but I'm putting him up for sale. Any offers out of Spain, I'll be open to accepting. Atletico Madrid might have to hold their horses for now. No way, bro. Okay, PSG, I've just checked back at the transfer hub. PSG has activated his £123 million release clause. They weren't wasting any time, but PSG have run with that release clause, no problems. Bakkali wants to move away. He's done here at Valencia, and Paris could be his very next home. Well, we're never going to put it past the Parisians to act with menace. They have gone after their man, and the Belgian has found a brand new home at the Parc des Princes, gifted their number 9. £123 million. I think they've overpaid for the lad, but you know how much Spanish clubs love their release clauses. He's met Valencia's demands, and there he is, now going to play his battles in Ligue 1, which technically right now is in the top 5 league. What would you call this trio? The BMN? The NMB? Whatever they want to be called. They could be pretty lethal in up top, but what kind of depth are PSG working with? They have an abundance of players in their roster. Things need to be sorted out here. It is absolutely hectic. Bakkali's experienced the dream summer representing Belgium, a major money move to PSG. We've got to go with an inverted winger and see what goes down. Yet again, he has joined a new squad, and he is nowhere near the best player in the team, and he has a sporadic first team role, so that's definitely going to impact his game time. Is the brand new number 9 a curse or a blessing? Let's find out. Also, something that Bakkali needed to check off his bucket list was actually winning a piece of silverware here at PSG, and he's probably won the first in his entire career. It's the Ligue 1 title. In his 5th campaign of Revival by, he has actually felt some glory. Over in the Trophée des Champions, he secures a little cheeky French double in a 4-1 win over Lyon in the final, and the Coupe Nationale saw them not reach the finals. Unfortunately, they were knocked out against Lille 2-1 in the round of 32. It couldn't bring Valencia to Champions League qualification, so he joined PSG, who were already qualified, and in Group C, he played his first Champions League minutes against Inter IB Salzburg and his old club PSV, where it all started for him. As they progressed through to the round of 16, again, it's another early knockout elimination. He can't get a stroke of luck in these competitions, as it was a 4-3 aggregate defeat to Real Madrid. Here's our end of season analysis for the 5th campaign, as he ranks as the 6th best player at the club. He's grown a +2 and on the verge of hitting 30. Is he going to make it in time to the 90s? I'm starting to doubt myself. I might have to bring some cash out of the wallet soon, as Bakkali's not filling me with faith, as he's revived his career, but he hasn't reached that 90s benchmark yet. In the 24 appearances he did manage to make, I don't know if he had an injury-riddled season or he just didn't get game time, but he still managed to produce 5 goals and 4 assists. That is 9 goal contributions, and for the first time in 2 years, he is yet to get double figures when it comes to goal involvements, but he's received his highest average match rating with a 7.1. Attributes all across the page are reaching the dark greens, which is good to see. Stamina now up to an 83, so hopefully that means he gets more minutes on the pitch, and he's received his first maxed out stat when it comes to dribbling at a 99, and the 29-year-old Belgian has reached a market value of £82 million, a 16% boost this season with no release clause. He's crawling his way up to that 100 mil mark. Half the team have literally just pieced out, and here is how the starting 11 is now looking for the start of season 6. We're going to actually put Bakkali out on the left. We're going to bring Nicola Pepe in on the right-hand side. Turning 30, the curse stage in career mode this season. I think I might just keep it on wide wide winger, to be honest. Either wide winger or wide playmaker, just to get that acceleration boosted. I want to see some more assists in his game, to be fair. This could be the last season that he has to really properly grow and develop. Can he reach a +4 by the end of this? You know what? Let's give him a crucial first team role. There we go. A 1-year extension. We've literally set things up on a silver platter. The resurrected Belgian Wonderkid now needs to deliver. Here goes nothing, people. The climax of Revival by episode 2. The health of my bank account depends on this simulated season. So let's see what Zakaria can dish up for us. Or will we have to cop a Bakkali jersey? Let's give it a spin. Rules are rules. Here in his last campaign, a Bakkali has come through. And again, won the league untitled. It's not too hard to do here in France, but at least he's won some silverware. And he adds yet another Trophée de Champions to his collection. 3-0 win against Monaco in the final. See them victorious. And in the Coupe Nationale, it was a 4-1 demolition job of Nims, which secures the domestic treble. Now the Champions League, though, where did they fare? They didn't make it to the final. So in the group stages, they were drawn into Group F alongside Spartak Moscow, Real Madrid, who got sent to the Europa League, and FC Basel. In the round of 16 again, he falls short every single hurdle. It's the Bakkali curse in either the round of 16 or the round of 32 in European competition. A 3-1 loss on aggregate to Manchester United. Again, it's another tough group drawn in with Brazil, Slovenia, and China. Could he become a protagonist not only for PSG, but the Red Devils? I guess we've got to simulate the summer to find out. We take a look at Bakkali. There he is in the starting 11. He is now one of the best players here at PSG. After Neymar's departure, he has grown a +3. He actually developed so much, and then number 9 has come through with a staggering season, a crucial first team member, now a veteran. I can't call him a failed Wonderkid anymore because he has hit the 30 region, and with 57 appearances, this has been his best campaign to date. 28 goal contributions, 17 goals, 11 assists, double figures in both departments for the first time ever, and he's aging like a fine wine. With an average match rating of 7.3, he's now become one of the main heroes, a cult figure here at the Parc des Princes. 94 attack positioning, 86 stamina, no other maxed out stat, but dark greens are radiating off the page. And when it comes to his transfer market valuation, £103 million, that is a hefty price tag that has received a 25% boost. So close to reaching that 90 overall. Rules are rules. I know it's harsh. We technically did revive his career like a lot of you were saying in the Mastor video. I know if I simulate a couple more seasons, we're definitely going to smash through the 90s, but I want to keep it at like a time limit. I want there to be an element of challenge, and there needs to be some sacrifice at stake. There was that one dud season at Valencia where my changes didn't save, and it kind of ruined his growth that season. Maybe that had a toll on his overall growth and development. This revival buy has been summed up by just so close yet so far. Missing that 90 potential by 1, and he also missed out on becoming a world champion. It was one game away. He was in the big dance with Belgium, but they came up against Italia, and it was a 3-0 whitewash. We could have sent Bakkali off on a high, not only resurrecting his career again, but sending him off as a world champion, as he averaged a 7.0 match rating, made 7 appearances, and got a goal on the international stage. He's got a World Cup goal to his name. I believe he got caught up in 2014, but didn't even make an appearance. 12 years later, at the peak of his powers, he nearly guided Belgium's golden generation to world domination. And there we have it, people. Revival by episode 2 in the books. While the finest of margins have failed this one, trust me, there will be a revival buy where we succeed, and I don't have to fork out this cash. We've literally started off this series with 2 of the hardest prospects yet. Trust me, Sir BCHD is bound to get a W. Maybe his first W is going to come in FIFA 22. Now it's time, people. Zakaria, you've brought me to this moment. Let's try and search online for a Bakkali jersey, if they even exist. Any kit available to me and that can be shipped to my door, I'm about to swoop up. So let's do this. Bakkali. Oh, here we are again. It's come to that part of the video. The will he, won't he? Will he actually go through with his promise? Of course I will. I didn't just bait you all in here for no reason, as we're going shopping, people. Get in. Well, I did a quick Google search. Nothing really coming up, and then I dug deeper. There were a bunch of dodgy shirts on sale on these dodgy websites, and then I ended up finding this. This is like the worst case scenario. If I can't find anything other than this, Zakaria Bakkali jersey soccer Valencia jersey 2018 La Liga, this will have to do. It's a Valencia shirt, which is where he was in in his career and where he actually moved to in this career sim. What worries me is that they have photos literally of the shirt, but then when it comes to Bakkali being at the back, it's literally just like a digital photo. So I don't even know. This probably isn't even legit, to be honest. The $33.50 price tag just gives me that little bit of a reason to be skeptical. And this is the website usually known for selling basketball jerseys. So should I trust them? Probably not. Then I found a second option, which is gonna be more expensive, but again, it's from an official website. I decided to go with the club he first starts at in FIFA 21. The club I kind of fell in love with for one season, Beerschot. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but the Belgian outfit, they got a couple of things on sale, but it's mostly the new season stuff, so everything is full price. It's a bit awkward though, because he doesn't even play there anymore. He was on loan for a season, he's back at Anderlecht now. I thought we might as well just pay homage to where it all started and what kicked off this video. We're going for a 21/22 Beerschot jersey. It's actually a nice little number, I'm not gonna lie, better than what I expected. It's just something a little different, got a little purple vibe going on. Here we go, a player that doesn't even play for them anymore. Bakkali at the back, number 11. It's gonna cost an extra 15 euros. Let's add it to the cart, baby. A personalized Beerschot Bakkali jersey comes out to 74 euros, and that's without shipping. It's happening again, boys. We're gonna have to go for 50 euro shipping, man. I hate living in Australia. Why can't we just be closer to the rest of the world? Talk your shit, currency converter. 198 Australian dollars. Just end me now. I need an easier revival buy next time, boys. I'll give you another look at it before it arrives. The design, I like the texture, the patterns on it. Obviously, the badge is a major plus, but it's not going to give us a little preview of what Bakkali 11 at the back is going to look like, so that must be the surprise when we open it up. Whenever it arrives, here's a confirmation email from Beerschot webshop, and there you go, some more confirmation emails. It's all gone through. Fast forward to me whenever I receive this lovely bundle of joy, a little package on my doorstep. Revival or buy, I think I've found the series that's going to end me financially. I'm done.
One eternity later.
I like your cut, G.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the...
Hello, it's here. Alright, forgive me for the lockdown trim. I mean, I don't know. It's a lockdown trim, what can I do? I don't know if you've noticed, but a little something has arrived from the land of chocolate and waffles. We've got this bad boy right here, ready to unbox. So BCHD has let me down yet again, but don't worry, I've come prepared. Careful, oh my god, I've already cut the actual package. You can tell I'm not an unboxing YouTuber, let's just say that. Alright, here we go. I'm in. Now I just need to get the actual jersey out. And let's see what we're looking for. Let's see what we're looking at here. Beerschot, it actually looks nicer in real life, to be honest. In comparison to FIFA and like what you see online, it actually looks decent. Now let's hope they put Bakkali on the back. Bakkali, let's have a look at ya. You get added to Revival by Hall of Fame. Our failed Wonderkid jersey collection is slowly growing stronger. It's a little purple number, and at the back, let's do the reveal. Alright, let's just let the cardboard drop. And right there, Bakkali 11. I don't mind the font either. It actually goes hard. Got the 1899 Beerschot at the back. Let's look at the front real quick. Of course, that infamous logo, which I just have a soft spot for. I don't know, this lovely purple number. When you think of purple in Belgium, you think of Anderlecht straight away, but we've actually got a hitter right here. I don't even know who's made this jersey. XIII? Someone let me know who the hell this shirt sponsor is, because it's not Nike or Adidas or Puma. I'm telling you that for free. There we go. I don't mind that whatsoever. This just might be one of the most obscure jerseys I have in my wardrobe. Not that I'm doing it to like gather new jerseys, as most of you guys probably think, because I keep failing these revival buys. It's just that it's a punishment for my wallet, but it's also kind of like a reward whenever we fail. What more can we add in the future, and what more could I try and avoid having to buy in the future? It's got a nice fabric about it. That's the first thing I've noticed when I've touched it. It's like very breathable material. Like the texture, there's something about it. The designs are a lot more discreet in real life. I've bought their jersey this year, so I might as well like try support them throughout the campaign. Maybe one day I'll have a visit and wear this jersey to the stadium. Well, it's another revival buy in the books, episode 2. I'm sorry this one took ages to get out, but hey, we've got FIFA 22 on the horizons. Who knows, some more revival buy type forfeit jersey content arriving very soon. Let me know any other revival buy contenders down in the comments below. What other content you'd like to see in FIFA 22? I'm excited for the future ahead. If you like this concept and you went on to enjoy the video, make sure to drop it a like down below. Hit up all my socials down in the description. As always, I've been Sir BCHD. Have a great day, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.